Yeah, my mic ain't working, so I'll just have to do it through my phone. But it's all right. But I did hear everything he said, so.
All right, stand by with us, folks. I know we are live. We're working out a couple of things per normal, and then we will get into character and run for everybody. Thank you to whoever is joining here. Before we get the show kicked off, make sure you drop us a like. For some reason, it's not popping up on my
I'll pull them
YouTube.
off.
If you guys are seeing it on your YouTube feed, if you don't mind just testing, make sure you're hearing our audio through it, and then if you don't mind giving it a share to the group. For some reason, it's not popping up on mine.
Gotcha.
All
That
right.
sounds fine.
All right, if you don't mind sending it to the HWA page for me, and we'll get running. Turn your little phones back down, and we'll get rolling. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Benoit Jericho here from the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance Hybrid Universe, episode 46. I've got a couple special guests mic'd up with me. First of all, the brand new East Coast television champion, the Hired Gun, is here with us, and a representative from the West Coast as well, the American Outlaw, Jason Michaels, a close friend of his in the main event tonight, so he had to get some ringside seats up close and personal. Fellow Southern Smoke wrestling representative Mike the Money, or Money Mike, sorry. So, of course, he wants to watch that match up close. Many more things happening in the hybrid universe, so make sure you check out the page. Give us a like right here. Subscribe if you haven't. And let's get rolling. Anything you gentlemen want to say before we kick off the show?
I'm just ready, man.
I'm ready to. I'm ready to see what happens.
All right, here we go.
I see Money Mike is here with us already.
Definitely, he's probably down there stretching or drinking a 40 or whatever it is that Money Mike does to prepare for a main event title match. I'm not exactly sure what his routine is. Maybe he could let us know.
Yeah, let us know, Mike. Let everybody know how we get down before a big title match. Probably has a 32-pack of Natural Light, I would think, or Milwaukee's Best.
Apparently, he's counting stacks. Yeah, is that stacks of paper, stacks of hay, or what? What's? I don't exactly know what he's referring to, but first match of the night, as you can see, Devlin pretty excited. You saw his Twitter feed posted up by Gordon Lawler. Devlin excited to finally face Sander Cool in a match. I guess he's looked up to Sander for a long time.
Oh, why do we have to start with why him? Why him?
Why do we look up to Sander Cool? Is that what you're asking? You're a little broken there, Gun.
Why do we have to start off with him? Start off with him.
Well, he could be in the main event if we prefer, I guess, but it's just the way things are booked.
Keep it in the pre-show.
If Sander Cool making his debut here with the West Coast fully booked by our West Coast booker executive Hayden Milliken just hired on, so make sure you guys give some feedback at how you think he did after this show plays out. And here he comes, Sander Cool making his way out right now. You can see him there at the top of the ramp. As always, his lovely wife, Nora Cool, making her way down the ramp with him. Oh, Sander did his little spinning twirl and almost backhanded Nora. It wouldn't have been a great way to start his night.
Well, I wish it would have happened.
Never want to see him.
I figured the booker probably had Sanders start first, so that he could get him the hell out of here, so nobody had to see him the rest of the evening.
I don't know. Sander, Cool, and Hayden are pretty close, I hear.
That's possible.
Hey, Outlaw, that was a good idea. Get him out first, so you don't have to see him no more.
Hey, that's what my thought was, but you know.
It doesn't sound like the two of you like Sander Cool very much.
No, I don't.
I don't have a problem with Sander, but I mean, we want to get down to, must-see TV, and that's Money Mike in the main event.
Give us a little reminder about your first run-in with Sander Cool there, hired gun.
Why do you want me to bring up what I did? All we need to know is I took his title the first time. I took the TV title from him the first time, and that's all we need to know. We don't need to go into details of I hit him with a car and I made his life miserable for a good 2 months.
Yeah,
I took his title from him.
That was a pretty literal way to run into Sander Cool with a car.
He got in my business. He got in my business, and I got him out of my business.
Sander Cool looking a little more athletic than usual. He leaped right over Devlin. Pretty impressive. Looks like he's been working on his athleticism and agility a little bit. So maybe not the same Sander Cool that you faced last time. And little leaping over the top rope DDT onto the apron. That'll slow Sander down.
Yeah. That was pain.
Little different view, a little something for the boys to getting a good look at Nora Cool's backside here for the opening moments of this match. Nora now slowly making her way over. I thought she was going to get involved in the action, but she just threw a chair in the ring. Keep an eye on that chair, folks. Nora Cool just threw a chair, and Devlin just threw Sander over that barrier with the 3-dub sign on it, and they're out in the crowd. Hopefully fans have shirts on that they don't like, because there could be some blood flying out there. Sander Cool actually wants no part of being out in the danger zone, punching Devlin right back over into the main section of the arena, and Devlin doing Sander a favor, rolling Sander back in the ring where it's a lot safer. Teddy Williams catching an eye of that chair, tosses the chair back outside. Nora not being pleased of not having her way there. Now she goes for the turnbuckle.
Why can't we just kick her out? Send her to the back somewhere.
Now Teddy Williams is keeping an eye on her for sure there. He was quick to fix that turnbuckle.
What type of cheating people come from the Netherlands anyway?
I'm not very familiar with the Netherlands, but they've got some good talent here, at least in our territories. The likes of Dylan Mason, Sander Cool, Crimson Wolf. There's a lot of good names from over there. Devlin and Sander back on the apron. What's happening now? Another DDT onto the apron. Sander Cool is probably going to wish he never left the Netherlands after his holiday, after Devlin gets done with him. He seems to be bouncing his face over and over again against that apron. It used to be white, But now there's red blotches here. That seems to be Devlin's favorite weapon tonight.
Sander might leave here tonight with a concussion.
This has got to be a dangerous sport. Have you guys ever suffered concussions that were bad enough to put you out of commission for any length of time?
No, I give concussions.
I guess that's a
I don't get concussions. I give concussions.
That's a very hired gun sort of answer. I guess I appreciate. Sander with a spear. 2 count and 3 real quick. Sander Cool came out of nowhere, hit a big spear. He didn't have a very good night, so to speak, but came out on top at the end. Devlin controlled most of that match, but Sander Cool, ever resistant, resilient, fights through, and here's another look at that big spear. Have either of you been hit with Sander Cool's spear? Is it going to put a guy like the American Outlaw out or the hired gun?
I've never been hit with one of those spears, but I've been hit with spears, and I know they can take the wind out of you very quickly. I mean, I guess if they hit you in the right spot, you might be done.
Apparently this Cooter guy, whoever Cooter is, has some concussion tonic.
Not no Cooter.
I've never been hit by one, so I wouldn't know.
You've never been hit by a Sander Cool spear or a spear in general. What's going on here? Some interrupt. Oh my God, not this guy.
You remember me, right? The guy who made a sudden...
He's not even part of Hybrid Wrestling Alliance.
What the hell is this?
You weren't expecting...
Dad,
You know,
can you hear me?
Brooks. And here's a little something you need to understand about me. When you disrespect me, and then I call you out on it, I embarrass you because I label the facts as to how they are, and then you start to go quiet on me. You start to block my messages when I just needed some simple questions on maybe where's the locker room? Where is this? And you're starting to kind of ghost me. I'm just simply trying to make my presence known. I'm trying to fit in with the crowd. And you are just simply disrespecting me. For what? Did I strike a nerve without saying a word? Or do you just not expect someone like me to scare you so quickly? You don't have to answer that because I know you won't, because you're afraid to. So, that's why I came here. Because I knew you'd be here. I know a lot about you that you don't know about yourself. And if you want me to go down that rabbit hole, I sure will. But I think I'd just rather enjoy the show. And, I think this is your office. So, I'm gonna make myself at home. Ta-ta.
For the love of God, we need to get some security around here. He's followed me from Worldwide Wrestling, from 3Dub over to Hybrid, folks. Brooks. I put a restraining order on him through Worldwide Wrestling, but I don't know if it holds through HWA or outside the 3Dub company. But Nicole, get some more security down here. He's up in my office. I just saw the door to my office. Get security up there right now, please.
What an odd individual.
I apologize, folks. I couldn't. I don't know how he was hacked into the system. We couldn't get him off screen, so I apologize for the interruption of the show. But it looks like just in time to catch Brittany as she makes her way down to the ring tonight.
Brittany's looking good in all black right now. In all black.
She definitely looks good in all black, and she will hopefully look just as good after this one. Her opponent tonight is Dominique Shine, who, if you're not careful, can make you look not quite as pretty as you were when you started the match. Brittany Taylor here, a true veteran. If anyone stands a chance against Dominique Shine, it's this young lady. And here she comes, making her way out. Dominique Shine, coming back from her injury. Last time we saw Dominique in the ring, her arm was injured in the hands of our dual ladies champion, the women's hardcore champion and the women's world champion, Nightshade. Put Dominique up on the shelf for a little while, and now she's making her return here to the West Coast, taking on Brittany Taylor.
I mean, if I was a betting man, I'd probably put my money on Brittany Taylor, but I know Dominique Shine is a veteran and has been around for a while. So there's an aspect there as well.
These two have faced each other all over the place. XCW to name one of them. IWA, possibly IWA popping in saying hi. That's James Seal over there. Nice to have you here, James. Make sure you hit that like button for us, as we always do when we go check out the Intense Wrestling Alliance. Many of our superstars in our community got their start over there in IWA and in the UCW. That's the UCW ran by Lewis C. Now, Dominique, that disrespectful style. Look at her just holding her foot on the face, the jaw area. Now biting the hands, the fingers of Brittany as well.
Wow.
Now she's got Brittany in a choke here. Is that a mix of a choke, leg choke, and arm bar variant? Brittany lifting her up in a mini power bomb that break out of it.
I thought I was dirty in the ring.
I mean, I guess you got to expect anything from the Ratchet Brat.
Yeah, exactly, right?
You never know exactly what you're going to see. She, at times, shows shades of morality, and then just out of nowhere, she's chewing on people's hands and diving off the top all the way to the outside, comes up missing, smashing her knees down on the ground. Hopefully she's got her knee pads on under those giant socks she has on that go almost up to her hips. Looks like something that football or baseball players would wear underneath their uniform.
Right, right.
You can see the referee Teddy Williams not counting. There is no count out in most matches here in Hybrid. Chewing on the hands again. Dominique Shine again, chewing on the hands and right back to just standing on the face, the jaw of Brittany here. Just total disrespect for her opponent.
May have to get her tested.
That can't be. I'm almost as worried about the cleanliness as I am the pain. You know, that her shoes walking all over this dirty stadium, and now I can't even describe what she's doing here in the ring at this time. Dominique Shine, some hip gyrations, we'll call them for the kids at home.
Very provocative.
Here's Dominique. This is the opposite of provocative. She dives, suicide dive into a tornado DDT. Great athletic move right there from Dominique Shine.
Goodness.
People not very excited about Dominique having the upper hand so far. We see lots of thumbs down and boos. Here's a nice shot up close. There's the jabs. Brittany is staggered. Dominique with a huge right hook takes Brittany down to the ground. Brittany still continuing to fight back, and there's a disrespectful little lifting the heel kick there. Had her a little arm lock. Step over almost to an arm bar. Thought she was going for a disarmer, but instead kicking that heel up against the side of the face of Dominique Shine. All those just stepping in here, make sure you hit that like button as Brittany has Dominique draped over that bottom rope out to the outside here. What's she gonna do? Diving in a drop kick. Dominique Shine had nowhere to go, nowhere to block that one. Took the full force of that diving drop kick right to the side of her face.
Brittany has some moves on her. Brittany has some moves on her.
I know Hired Gun is looking for another possible valet. I've heard you mention it several times.
Yeah,
Possibly could get a hold of Miss Brittany here, as she is on fire.
I might have to talk to her. She's looking good in that ring.
She's good in the ring and looks just as good on the outside of the ring.
Yeah, I may have to talk to her. You know, like me and her may have to talk. See what we can do.
She would definitely better to look at than those two big goons that you had flanking you last episode.
Hey. Don't be that alone. Leave that alone. Hey, they're there for a job to do, and that's what they did. You know, and
Yeah, they definitely did that job, and I think just seeing Big Mac Rig and Dennis Miles, two 7-footers, just standing there across from you, that's going to throw off anyone's game. They're trying to win a match and defend their title.
yeah, you know, and if Brittany wants to get on the winning team, you know, you need to talk to me about it.
Pretty cocky pin right there. I don't know what the heck Dominique calls that. A very unconventional roll-up right there, lounge chair style. Just a 2 count. Things falling to the outside of the ring now. Brittany back on the attack. Dominique blocking it. Brittany still with the upper hand. A little exchange. Let's see if they take advantage of some of these tools and weapons and hard surfaces here that make the outside of the ring dangerous. We know the Outlaw loves to be there. Now Dominique heard one of the fans booing her, stood right in front of him and did a little shuffle. Dominique with 0 Fs to give here, and it looks like it embarrassed that man. And you see the tall gentleman with the black colored shirt on the outside kind of cheering now, flanked with his wife and his daughter on either side of him. Didn't seem to appreciate what Dominique Shine was saying and doing in front of his family.
Nice submission going on.
Yeah, it was.
Not enough.
Kicked out of it now, Dominique. There's that shuffle, that huge right hand again by Dominique Shine. And what's this? Coming through the crowd. The crowd is cheering. It's Chanel Baltimore making her way, jump the barrier. Now Chanel, there's the pin from Dominique. Chanel just lift the leg of Brittany. Chanel lift the leg onto that bottom rope of Brittany, breaking up the pin. Dominique having words with Chanel on the outside. And now here's Brittany with a roll-up. Brittany rolls her up. 2. And there's a 3 count. Brittany gets a win right here. Chanel broke up Dominique's pin, put her foot on that bottom rope. Brittany takes advantage, picking up the W. Dominique Shine yelling at the referee, Teddy Williams. But a win is a win here.
Tough pill to swallow.
Brittany picks up the win.
You either gonna lay down or you're gonna get put down. I'm on a mission. And when I run through you, Caleb Shaw's next. And I'm coming for his title. See you soon.
Nice to see a few words back on the screen here from Gorilla Cruz. He had not promoted in a little while, but looks like we can look forward to seeing more of Gorilla Cruz. He's making his way down right now. Now, are you guys hearing these promo segments loud and clear, or are they still seem too low?
We'll have to wait.
they're low on my
If anybody in the chat room, let us know. I got mine down so it doesn't echo.
I appreciate that. If those of you that are listening can just respond real quick, I just want to make sure that this episode you guys are hearing those promo segments loud and clear. Just trying to make sure that there's no issue with our audio anymore as far as that goes. Gorilla Cruz all fired up here, trying to make his climb back to the top. Gorilla, a former champion, looking to climb the ladder. He's actually now in the hardcore division, looking to grab that title on his ascension back towards the top tier of the HWA.
I think he could do it. I've seen him around other places, and he's definitely a good talent. I've never talked to the guy personally, but definitely somebody to keep your eye on.
You may find yourself stacked up against the Gorilla sooner or later, Outlaw.
Possible. That's possible.
So I heard that yourself and Devil Dog, was it XIW? They were looking to stick you guys in a tag team match together. I didn't think you liked each other very much.
Yeah, I just kind of, during the match, just kind of went for Devil Dog. I mean, you don't have to like somebody to respect what they do in the ring, and he's definitely a veteran, and they ended up putting us together. So, I mean, as long as everybody does their job, I don't think we'll see a problem.
Well, sounds good. I think he feels the same towards you. I haven't talked to him too much, but I don't think he's ever had too many things to say about you other than, the few times that you guys have had a little back and forth banter throughout your careers. Now, Jim Drama making his way down. He's been very quiet over the last year or so. Not really much to say, which, that's not the Jim Drama that we came to know, but looks like ever since he had his shoulder injury, he's been kind of, not as confident and on a little bit of a slide, actually. And see if he can get things rolling again.
So, Steve, what you know about XIW, man?
What's that?
What do you know about XIW?
I've been watching XIW for a little while. That's Evo Cage over there. Devil Dog's active in XIW, so I'm often following him around wherever he goes, just to kind of keep an eye on him as he tries to rekindle his career. And now look at the power! Gorilla Cruz just deadlift pressing Jim Drama up off the canvas, off the mat, up into the air, over his head, and just dropping him. Huge power from the Gorilla.
Behemoth.
Yeah, for real. That was dead weight.
It's about 300 pounds of muscle he just lifted off the ground like, I don't know, like a bale of hail, or I don't know what gorillas pick up in the wild, but
They want, probably.
I'd say so.
If I'm allowed to say that, I know Hybrid might be different than other places.
You can say pretty much what you want. I try to watch my mouth a little bit just because, contractual things, but, a U.S. talent, you as a fan, you have a different set of rules than I do. I know that we are not PG, but, I choose to not feel the wrath of Karen once I get home after a show. She hears me saying things that are a little too out of sorts and off color, then I definitely catch an earful from Mrs. Jericho.
Understood.
Understood.
Jason Dixon showing up there in the group. Big signing officially made today. We heard rumors of it that I posted on earlier in the group page, and then Jason Dixon himself posting that it's official. So huge signing, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know who Jason Dixon is, check out New Breed, check out XIW, and stay tuned now here in Hybrid Wrestling as someone, I don't know who it is, who his first opponent is, but someone's going to cross that Jason Dixon line here, and it could be as early as next week.
The Jason Dixon.
Stay out of my way.
Jason Dixon, you hired guns, very familiar with Jason Dixon.
Stay out of my way.
We might have to bring him down to this side of the Mason-Dixon line.
Stay out of my way, and everything will be good. Just stay out of my way.
Jason Dixon, very entertaining. You get him on screen or on the mic. Definitely pump up a crowd here even before the match. You get him in the ring. Very exciting as well. Here we go. Gorilla Cruz going for a pin. Teddy Williams all over it, but Jim Drama kicking out. Gorilla Cruz has been all over Drama, and now he's got him. Here it comes. He's got the claw. There's the big slam picking up Jim Drama by his face, disrespectfully slamming him back down on the canvas, and there's a 3 count, and no, just a 2. It looked like he slapped the ground for a 3. Teddy Williams saying it's just 2. Gorilla a little upset here. Back on the attack, continuing to punish Jim Drama. Looks like the hired gun had to run. The forehead now open up of Jim Drama. He's trying to fight back here, but Gorilla Cruz just has the momentum, all the momentum on his side at the moment. We all know how important momentum is once you get rolling in a match. Builds that confidence. What do you think, Outlaw, is the most important thing for you when it comes to winning a match? Is it just momentum? Is it confidence in yourself? Is it preparing, training? What would you say?
Well, you got to have the endurance. You got to have the longevity to go the distance. So you got to have a little confidence in yourself. If you go in there thinking that you're just going to get your ass whipped, but you can't go in too overconfident, or you can get your ass whipped as well. And I mean, being in the ring with either of these two guys on a Wednesday evening, you're not going to be in good shape on Thursday morning, I can tell you that.
Definitely not. Even a big bopper such as yourself, you got to be feeling it the next day. I'm sensing for both of these, man, a nice long ice bath perhaps, and Gorilla Cruz picking Drama up by the sides of his head, catching him in a bear hug, and then a belly-to-belly just throwing him over his head. The power of Gorilla Cruz, he just seems like he gets stronger every year. Every year he gets older, it's like he's gaining strength, not showing any signs of age catching up to him at all. Now he's got Drama in armbar trying to put him away here. But no, Drama gets that bottom rope. Breaking it up quickly is Teddy Williams all over it. Saw that bottom hand touching that rope. Or hand touching that bottom rope, rather. The blood running down now into the beard of Drama. He had a nice dark brown beard, but now it's turning a little bit crimson here. Looks like Dunn is back. Looks like he had a phone call to take. It's kind of curious. Dunn, is that an old school pager you have that I saw you looking at?
No, you didn't.
It looked like you had a pager there. I was like, I didn't think they had those active anymore. Now, Gorilla with that slam again, picking Drama up by his face, despite the lack of friction because of all the blood, still shows that hand strength, and there's a 3 count. Gorilla Cruz takes out Jim Drama. Drama continuing his slide backwards, and Gorilla Cruz going the other way, continuing to climb that ladder.
I'm glad he's on this show and not the other show. Man.
Here's a look at one of those big claw slams right there. The huge mitts of Gorilla Cruz. Sounds like we got some of the fans around you there, Hired Gun, cheering. I can hear them through your mic. Hopefully they're enjoying the show as well. Oh, that's Outlaw. Is that you're at home today, Outlaw? Oh no, you're in the second section over there on the opposite side of the ring. I see you now. I didn't notice you here at first.
Yeah, we're kind of enclosed in, the smoking section, if you will. So, the family travels with me when I can.
CSWA checking in. And now we were told that Lil Uzi Vert was going to announce the winner in that celebrity match, and it looks like seat number 187G is the winner, and here he comes making his way down. This man is the one that will be taking on Lil Uzi Vert in that celebrity one-on-one match, and I just got word that his name is Kyle Cook. Kyle Cook, congratulations. We look to seeing you back here next week on the East Brand for that fun exhibition match. A fan versus Lil Uzi Vert. That should be exciting, so make sure you come back next week, next Wednesday, same time, to check that out, ladies and gentlemen. It should be a fun little exhibition match for sure.
I mean, the Trailer Park Hero, I might have to put a 6-pack of Tall Boy Coors Lights on that match.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Kyle Cook, just some random fan, but he gets a shot of a lifetime, and yes, Conor Omega versus Colt Shields will be happening tonight. James Sargent checking in there from CSWA.
Parabellum pulling double duty this week.
That's it. We've been seeing an awful lot of them lately. They sort of went on hiatus for a year or so. Got out of wrestling for a little bit. Little spots here and there, but it seems like they've re-signed some contracts recently and have been all over the place, including Southern Smoke.
Correct.
And yes, Noah, Lil Uzi Vert, he's was just a guest here, a fan as the rest of them are, and we noticed he was here, and he liked the show, wanted to be part of it, sort of like Bad Bunny and many other celebrities that we see quite a bit in the different shows. And now here comes Killer Instinct. These are Gorilla Cruz's sons, J Money and TJ Cruz. TJ Cruz with the cap on backwards there with the lighter colored pants on, and J Money with the black pants to help you guys know who's who. For all you fans that are on watching, make sure you hit that like button for us. Try to get that algorithm cooking in our direction and get some more viewers there and help our show spread to the masses. And it looks like the big man starting off for Parabellum. This is Jason. This is actually Devil Dog's younger brother.
Oh,
Lot bigger than Devil Dog, but TJ Cruz trying to lift up Jason here, but with no luck. Just too much mass, it seems, to get his arms around and pick him up when he's still fresh. If you don't know Parabellum, this is Jason. Again, Devil Dog's younger brother, and on the apron on the top left of your screen, that is Big Daddy Eddie Gonzalez. He was a naval corpsman. That's where he met Devil Dog. He was attached to Devil Dog's recon unit several years. Money Mike still following along here through the chat screen.
So what's Gordon Lawler's excuse for not being here tonight and doing his job that he gets paid to fucking do?
I actually thought he was over doing something for Southern Smoke tonight. I know there wasn't I don't think there was a show, but I thought there was some sort of board meeting or something that he had to attend.
I'm not there, so I don't know nothing about it. Sometimes those guys do shit. I don't know. I think they get high, and I don't know.
I've had a chance to check out some of the programs. I'm almost afraid to go physically into the stadium because it seems like there's an awful lot of some sort of smoke. I wasn't sure if there was a fire or not when I went there one time to kind of chat with the guys about a possible cross-promotion commentary, but there may have been a fire. There was just tons of smoke in the booth, and I just couldn't stick around it. It smelled kind of like a skunk.
We pay a little extra, for smoke insurance. That's just kind of required by us. But yeah, definitely looking for the cross-promotion commentary. Got to work a few kinks out, and we're definitely trying to do that in the future. Love to have SBJ call a couple matches for us.
Definitely would be an honor. I know we chatted about that some time ago, and it just never came to fruition. It looks like the fans have changed up a little bit. The gentleman that was there with his wife and his daughter, the top now is gone. Is another, I guess there was some sort of mix-up with the seats, and he was in the wrong seats, actually. See, another gentleman there. This gentleman has a little lighter skin and two different people flanking him there, but I didn't notice what happened, but it's definitely somebody different up there now. 2 count.
Maybe his feelings got hurt.
Possibly. I know he wasn't very pleased with Dominique Shine. Little double team tandem action here as TJ Cruz tagging in his brother J Money. J Money in there after dropping an elbow, continuing the assault on Big Daddy Eddie Gonzalez here. Gonzo just getting knees to the side of his face. No matter how tough a man you are, if you catch a few of those knees to the side of your face, it's bound to shake you up, I imagine. Gonzo, there's a good way to catch your breath, dumping him over the top rope. J Money crashing down here on the ground in front of the comm booth. Slowing things down is Gonzo here, a sharp elbow to the side of the head. Gonzo, the more of a technician here. Did you see? He's got him in that armbar. Gonna either rip the arm off. Oh, great move right there as J Money able to spin against that one. Able to slide his arm out of that lock here. Same move, dropping that elbow to the lower back, trying to take any strength and knock the wind out of Gonzo. See if these guys can speed it up, go against what Gonzo likes to do. Gonzo will try to slow things down, rip your arm off, rip your leg off, tap you out, choke you out. So if these guys can go against that, get the pace going more in their favor. What a move! He just tossing TJ Cruz up in the air, catching him into a huge sort of German suplex variant. 2, and there's a 3 count. That technical skill of Gonzo coming into play right there. As Parabellum with a big win, and this is the first match in that tag team tournament that we have going on to see who is going to challenge for those tag titles that have been held by New Millennia for quite a while.
I don't know many teams that are going to stop Parabellum anytime soon.
There's a lot of points where it looks like these two just don't seem in sync, like they are on the verge of losing, and then just out of nowhere it seems things just click for them. They've known each other for a long time and have been in the ring. I don't know if it's just part of their strategy. Wear people down and just wait for them to make a mistake, but here comes an ad for Worldwide Wrestling. Take a look, folks. Season 7 coming up soon, but first they have that on February 5th, they've got a big pay-per-view. They've got a weird system where they do 3 or 4 off-season pay-per-views leading up to Season 7. Here's a little of the action replay, basically, from Season 6. A lot of what happened. A lot of superstars you know are over there. We see the American Outlaw, I heard, is actually returning to 3-Dub. Then we've got Hired Gun over there and the Goon Squad Click. They just signed this year. Sander Cool's over there. Our East Coast champion Remy and the West Coast champion Joe Rivers and many others part of Worldwide Wrestling. So make sure you go check them out. Great little commercial there. Southern Smoke, if you guys have commercial every once in a while, we like to show some love to the rest of our community. We can pop one of the yours in here at some point too.
We have definitely talked about it and just haven't put it all together yet, but we definitely have a plan. And as soon as we know something, we will definitely get something over to you.
Sounds good. Hybrid was formed as being just that, bringing a lot of different pieces, a lot of different shows in the community, a lot of talent that may not always see each other, in putting them here in one place and sort of being a hub, if you will, for our community. Not only the territories that we already know, but new territories coming in.
Well, I gotta get you a video from, Newbury, man.
Definitely will. I reached out to MJ Jones and the governor to try to pick up a video. He said that it wasn't ready yet.
Okay, well, when it's ready, it needs to be over here too, We always want to show the love.
Absolutely will. I don't know if you're very aware, but myself and MJ Jones, we talk on a daily basis as well. Big things coming, possibly between 3-Dub, New Breed, and HWA. Nothing that I can officially say at this point, but keep an eye open as Chris Chaos now making his way down again to take on the man that you saw, Ryan Shaw, the lone biker, or lone rider, or something he's calling himself now. Usually I have Hayden here with me, or Gordon Waller, or one of them used to be CFT, God rest his soul. Heard he was in an accident, so may not be around.
What a poor bastard, yeah. So is this like a barroom brawl style match? I mean, both these guys look like they just parked their Harleys out back.
Oh, one of them, Ryan Shaw, just parked his right down here ringside. But these two, we would have thought they would have been some sort of friends, but apparently something to do with rival biker gangs or something like that. I don't know the whole politics of it, but the Lone Rider, Ryan Shaw, not very pleased when Chris Chaos signed here with HWA. The Chaos has barely had a chance to get any momentum going or fight really anyone else and climb the ladder because Ryan Shaw has just been all over him. Just like he is now, stomping across the chest here, and whoever Rose Woods is, speaking some sort of clicks and random letters that don't really say anything. Not sure who that was. New fan, perhaps, from somewhere. You know who Rose Woods is?
Negative.
No.
I don't recognize the language either that she's speaking in.
I don't know. This new generation, they speak in code and hieroglyphics and pictures and whatever. Money Mike thinks she's from India. Maybe.
She might need to talk to you about your extended car warranty, SBJ.
Possibly. My wife usually handles that, but I don't even have a cell phone.
Oh, and you talking about me and my cell phone. Hey, what about you? You don't even have a cell phone. You know, worry about yourself.
I heard that cell phones can cause hair loss, and I'm not ready to let go of all my hair at the moment.
It's almost gone anyway, though. So, what are you worried about?
Heavy hitter here, Ryan Shaw, just having his way with Chris Chaos right now, folks. Mr. Ride or Die is being sent for a ride over and over again, just huge slams. I don't know how much more of this Chris Chaos can take. Ryan Shaw has just been all over him tonight. No chance for any offense to get started here from Chris Chaos.
The referee may have to call this match for you.
Yeah.
The Lone Rider now treating Chris Chaos like a motorcycle there, just perched up on him. And now here's another pin. And there's a 3 count. Ryan Shaw just dominating here tonight. Chris Chaos did not have a chance. Chaos.
It was straight dominant. It was straight one-sided match.
It was definitely very one-sided. Chaos not able to get anything going here tonight. Ending there with that big last ride power bomb.
It was like he was here for a paycheck.
He's going to go sell 30-ounce steak and a couple pitchers of beer at the local steakhouse. I can guarantee you that.
Didn't you bring some catering from a local steakhouse in your area at one show? And now, not happy, continuing to stomp away on Chris Chaos. Ryan Shaw now finally rolling out of the ring. Chaos left there. Referees get something catches his eye. Ryan Shaw throwing a table here, bringing a table in the ring. I don't know why he's doing this. The match is over. He's got his win. Apparently that not enough for the Lone Rider. has Chaos up and slams Chris Chaos right through the table, now standing over him. Making a statement here is Ryan Shaw. The Lone Rider just demolishing Chris Chaos tonight. Mr. Ryder. Oh, what's this? The match between Colt Shields and Conor Omega about to start. They're starting without us up here on the stage, on the ramp. Referee rings the bell. They're going to let it go, but these two didn't even make it to the ring. We didn't even have any entrance music or anything. These two started the match without us. This may have even been going on before they came out here, folks. Yeah, I heard this one definitely started. Nicole is showing me some backstage footage. This one started before they even made it out to the ramp. They were fighting backstage. Conor Omega and Colt Shields, the Bayou Badass. Colt didn't even get a chance to take his shirt off.
Man, lost control of the whole match already.
The Destroyer, Conor Omega, he's got something against former Forged in Pain members. I guess he's got... I don't exactly know what his vendetta is against them or why he's targeting former Forged in Pain members, but you saw him take out Gorilla Cruz on last West show, challenging Colt here. He's just plans on making his way down the list.
But they have to stay out of his way. Cause he, like he said, making a list.
Not the good kind that you hear about with Santa Claus either. This kind is the hurtin' kind, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, for real.
For someone to go after the former members of Forged in Pain, guys like Gorilla Cruz, Colt Shields, Caleb Shaw, he's got all these men on his list. These are not men that you want to be forced to fight. Never mind targeting them and going after them. This Destroyer, Conor Omega, something is not right in his head. Where's he going? Omega just pacing around, letting Colt get to his feet. Looks like the referee finally made it up there, and Colt Shields throws him against that palm tree. Now, I never checked. Gunn, you've been up there, haven't you, in Outlaw? Are those real palm trees that they brought in, or are they just props?
They're real as can be. They're real. They're real.
Yeah. They are real, and they're hard as hell, too.
Yeah. That's cool. That.
Omega now slamming Colt down on the ground by that palm tree and picking up a win. Conor Omega taking out Colt Shields, making his way down for sure. The Destroyer, Conor Omega, just destroys Colt Shields. And last West show, destroyed Gorilla Cruz.
I mean, if you're going to attack somebody, you better make damn sure you finish the job. Or, you never know. Any of those other guys could have came out and jumped Conor Omega.
Here now that Omega is the one that initiated things backstage, attacking Colt Shields first with a chair. And now is some words from the West Coast champion, Joe Rivers. Hopefully you can hear him. Little poor audio there. Apparently, that was recorded a couple days ago. Joe Rivers looks like he was driving while saying what he had to say to Money Mike as we get ready for the main event of the evening here on episode 46. And a good friend of yours, here he comes, Money Mike, making his way out.
Money's got this. He ain't worried about it.
Money Mike. You know, I know another Money. I know a Mike Mills who will have a problem with his name right.
I know the two, Money Mike and Mike the Money Mills, they had a little verbal run-in before the temporary closing, if you remember right, when GSK was just running rampant through Hybrid.
Yeah, I do remember that.
So we're actually in the works with New Breed, trying to set up a match between these two over in the New Breed arena.
It needs to happen. It needs to happen right away because, you know, Mike the Money Mills, he has a belt right now, and he has a streak going on, you know. So
He's had that belt for like a year, hasn't he? Like 200 days or something.
I don't know about 200 days, but he's had it a long time.
And here comes the champion Joe Rivers, that big belt around his waist, and Lee Jones from the Iron Elite, his mentor. Since he got with Lee Jones, Joe Rivers has sort of reestablished himself as a top talent across our community. His career has just resoared. Once he was on top, he sort of lost a step. Looked like he was going to fall and actually on the verge of retirement until he met Lee Jones and joined up with the Iron Elite. Ever since, his career has just blasted back off. I'm told that there's an issue with the audio. For some reason, the music isn't playing over the intercom for these two here in the title match, or did they choose not to have it? Maybe they're just so focused on this title match that they didn't want the music. I'm going to have to ask them later.
that's a nice belt.
Definitely is. The titles here at Hybrid are all top notch. We hired in a good friend of John Awesome's actually to help design parts of our titles.
Well, if it has John Austin's name anywhere on it, it usually has some type of premium quality shit to it.
Definitely does. I'm hoping that he'll come back and help us out as we move on to the next season.
It does. I mean, my TV title belt is nice too, so it definitely has a nice look to it.
Does that feel different around your waist this time?
It does. It does. Yeah, I like it. Plan on having it for a long, long time too. So.
Looks like you had a fan, Anthony Adams. Does that ring a bell, Gun? Said he can't wait. He was, when we announced that you were coming on the commentary here, he spoke up and said he couldn't wait. Looking forward to having the hired gun on commentary, and this is the one that Outlaw is waiting for. Your good friend Money Mike here squaring off against Joe Rivers. Joe not even taking his vest off, his little sweatshirt vest entrance attire. Maybe he thinks that'll help ease the landings on the mat or something, perhaps.
I guess.
Rivers here backing Mike into the corner. Teddy Williams breaking things up, keeping things moving, but a little quick left jab to the beak of Money Mike. I keep trying to say Mike the Money, mixing wrestlers up here tonight. So you think Money Mike has what it takes to beat Rivers here tonight and take that title off him already?
I mean, every dog has his day, and Money Mike didn't have no problems taking titles from people back in OXW or even EIW for that matter. So
very true, very true.
He's in the match, so he's good enough to been in this match against the champion. So evidently, I would think he has a pretty good shot.
Here we go. There's a great answer. And talking about champion, you see Remy just showing up here in the comments, the East Coast champion. We got a couple East Coast champions here in Hired Gun, and now Remy representing the East coming to support the West brand. Hopefully the West does the same and pops over and checks out next week when it's the East's turn to shine.
I hope Brittany Taylor shows next week.
Oh, make sure that she gets her invite.
Yeah. Make sure you tell her that. To show up next week.
I know she likes to rewatch the shows and rewatch a match. She's there backstage checking things out, but she likes to rewind and see how she did in the ring to see if she can change anything doing her homework. So I'm sure she'll hear the comments that you made, and a nice personal message reaching out to her as well will probably help. Rivers now going for a pin. Nothing much going there after just a one count. Mike kicking out. Lee Jones not happy so far seeing Mike tossing his champion around. The EFBC have definitely formed themselves I guess we could probably be safe to call it a faction between Joe Rivers, Remy, Hired Gun. Are you officially part of this EFBC faction now, Gun?
Yeah, I am, man. I am.
Now looks like it might get one member short, as now Money Mike pile driving Joe Rivers to the outside from the apron. That could shorten the champion's night, if not his career. Could have broke his neck right there. Pile driving Rivers from the apron to the outside. Rivers somehow fighting back after that. I don't know how that didn't knock him out cold or break his neck, for that matter. Rivers must have somehow loosened up his body, or maybe his head was tucked up in between the legs of, no pun intended, tucked his head between the legs of Money Mike, just enough to absorb some of that blow right there. Keep an eye on Lee Jones. Just threw a bat in the ring, and now Rivers has the bat, swinging it at Mike. He caught Mike across the head with that black bat that Lee Jones tossed under the ropes.
Beat Money Mike on their own, rat bastards.
Mike fighting back. Apparently Rivers didn't get all of that shot to the head with that bat. Mike fighting back here. A huge neck breaker.
Come on,
Take
Mike.
a second look at that. Mike looked a little dazed there for a second, standing still, trying to get his wits about him there for a second, it looks like, and now back on the attack, taking Rivers down. Palm strikes to the face. Looked like he just opened up Rivers with those palm strikes. You know they gotta be stiff shots to split someone open using the palms of your hand. It's almost as if that shot with the bat sparked something in Mike. Instead of hurting him, it looked like it more pissed him off, and now he sprints across with a clothesline into the corner. That shot with the bat had an opposite effect. That pumped Mike up, it looked like. Now Lee Jones is in there. He's got Mike up. The power of Lee Jones getting involved here. Knee shot after knee shot into the ribs of Mike. Gives Rivers a chance to get back on his feet.
I'll be back. I ain't got time for this shit.
The referee...
Where you going?
The referee just kicked Lee Jones out for interfering. Mike is hurt. Mike is bleeding badly. Outlaw Jason Michaels just left the booth. You can see there the bloody face. Oh, God, don't do it, Joe. Joe Rivers, a running punt kick to the already badly bleeding Money Mike here. Continuing to pry on the head. He took a shot with a bat. Then he took that punt kick. That Lee Jones just get involved in several shots with those knees. Mike can't have much left. Look at his face, folks. Just put an end to this. Teddy Williams, put an end to this. Basically a handicap match at this point. But Joe Rivers making a statement, continuing to pummel Mike. He is done. This is just getting out of hand. This is disgusting.
Hey, he answered this match, though.
He did have a hell of a match until that baseball bat came into play.
You see the ref calling for the match? I don't think so.
Oh, he just hit the referee with it.
There you go.
Mike trying to fight back, takes the bat out of his hands at least, but I think it's just too little, too late. Look at the face. Did you just see another shot with the bat? Teddy Williams not stopping this for some reason. What is wrong with referee Teddy Williams? This match should have been stopped a while ago. You can see the Outlaw. What's he doing? Jason Michaels is at the top of the ramp. Jason Michaels is running down to the ring. As they're showing the replay, Outlaw is running down the ramp. EFPC members out there, Briggs and Dennis Miles, are trying to stop the Outlaw. The Outlaw pushes Riggs off the stage and down onto the ground below the stage. Dennis Miles just can't keep up with him. Outlaw is fighting his way now through the EFPC. Now he just punches Remy, trying to get down to save his friend. Mike is just still in the ring. Joe Rivers now with a chair. Enough is enough. The bat shot to now Rivers with a chair. And Outlaw finally fought his way through the EFBC to get to the ring to save his friend just in time. Rivers was going to finish the job with that chair.
I should have stopped Outlaw when I had a chance.
Outlaw Jason Michaels, thankfully, had to fight his way through the EFBC. Remy, Dennis Miles, and Rig to get down to the ring to save Money Mike after that just vicious assault. Lee Jones getting involved, putting a bat into play. Joe Rivers, of course, using it. It was a great match up until the EFBC and the Iron Elite had to get involved with that one. Definitely could have been a new champion right there, ladies and gentlemen. Money Mike having a great match. I don't know what to say. Teddy Williams has to be on the payroll for the EFBC. He could have stopped that at any point had the bell rang, but
You realize Teddy got hit with Teddy got hit too, right?
that's true. I did see that. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but Joe may have been swinging at Mike and hit him on accident, for all I know. That's what it looked like to me, but I guess we'll have to find out. I hope you guys like the show. As you can see, the picture of me right there with the thumbs up. Do the same. Give the thumbs up. Hit the like button. Whatever you got to do. Showed some support here. The action was just non-stop all night long, right up until the end here. So make sure you guys tune in next Wednesday to check out episode number 47. That'll be the East Coast back into play. I'd like to know what you guys have to say. This whole card tonight was set up and booked by our new head booker for the West Coast, Hayden Milliken. So make sure you leave some feedback on the group page regarding what you thought about the card. And we'll see you next week right back in Boston, Massachusetts, the home of the hired gun. Right? You're from Boston, right, Gun?
I am.
Yeah. All right. Any closing words from the East Coast television champion before we get out of here?
I should main event next show.
That's some great closing words. And on that, thank you all for showing up today. Thank you, Outlaw, for the time you spent before you had to jump off and run down to save Mike. It was a great show, and I hope you guys had fun tonight.